Hello, let's talk about Amazon Elastic Block Store, that is Amazon EBS, right? Think about it. When you create an EC2 instance, right, you have to choose an operating system, maybe Amazon Linux or Ubuntu or Debian, whatever. Now, that operating system is stored in a resource, and that resource is called the EBS, right? So EBS is a service that provides scalable, high-performance block store resources, right? And it's used most times with the EC2, right? So you can actually attach or detach it. So think about EBS as a virtual hard drive, right? So if you look here, a hard drive is just it's just a resource that can be used to store operating systems application. So the same thing, the virtual hard drive in this case is EBS, is used to store the operating system of and other data, right? So now let's just quickly create an EBS, right? Yes, an EBS volume. So now let's come back to this is the virtual machine that I created. I already created this. So if I click on this now, if I come to storage, then you will see the EBS, right? And then this is the volume, and this was the size. This was created automatically when I created the EC2 instance. So now I want to create a new EBS volume, right? So what I will do is that I will click on volumes, right? I'll click on volumes to the left, and then I'll click on create up here, right? So what I want to do is that now when you want to create an EBS, you need to take note of this, right? So I'll put the size, let me just put 1 GB. Take note of this. You need to ensure that the availability zone that you are creating that EBS is the same as the instance that you want to attach it to, if you wish to attach it to an EC2 instance. So I'm going to click on the availability zone. So let me just go back to check what availability zone the EC2 is. So let me see. So this EC2 was created in US West 2C, right? So let me come back to EBS volumes. Then I'll click on create. We'll change this to 1. And then I'll choose US West 2C. Then I'll just click on create. Okay, so now as you can see, this is the new one that I just created, because the size of this one is 1 GB, right? So, and if you look at the attached resource, right, it's not attached to any instance, right? So though it's still creating, it's not attached to any instance. So that's one thing about EBS, right? You can attach it or you can detach it, right? You can attach it or detach it from a virtual machine. So let's see, it's still creating. Okay, so now it's available now, right? The volume state is available. So now what I want to do is that I want to attach this new EBS to the EC2 instance. So, but before doing that, let's just check, just to confirm that we only have one EBS attached to the virtual machine. So let me come back to the instance, and then this is the one. So if I come down to storage, I just have only one, right? Only one, this one with 8 GB. So now if I go back to volume, and then for this one with just 1 GB, I'll just click on actions, then I'll click on attach volume. So when I click on attach volume, I'll just come here, I'll just come here. So you see the instance, the instance that is, that you want to attach it to, which also was created in this availability zone. So if I created this EBS in a different availability zone, If I click here, I will not see this instance, right? So if I click here, I'll see this instance, then I'll choose that, and then I'll just click on, or I'll click on device name. So I'll just choose this one, and then I'll click on attach volume. Okay, so now if you look at the attach status, attach resource, you see that it's attached to this. Let me expand this. Is attached to this instance. So that's just it. That's just it. That's just it about EBS. You can detach it, you can attach it. Okay, thank you.